Heidi ho, guys and gals, it's Red Deer Friendly Neighborhood Tool Bear back again here in the old den of tools. And today, as you saw, we're playing with a hoist. You call it a winch, you can call it whatever you want. It's an electronic thingamajig that pulls things. Let's say that. And we're using our, and I hate the name of this thing, the Oupes, I don't know what they call it, power supply to make the whole thing work. This is a great little combo, and we've now used it a few times to get out of some sticky situations or to help people out. But let's take a look at the rest of this, or what we got here, pulling this buggy, as you may call it, up on this flatbed. About to come off on this side.
Somebody else need to steer?
Maybe. Let's keep her coming, see what happens.
You ready?
Yep.
Now straighten it back out.
Okay. Wait, it's trying to...
We're okay. Keep coming.
We're on.
Some out.
We're on over here.
My rear's no good. How's your rear?
Not even close.
Can you let some back out?
Well, here's what I'm going to say. What if we get the front wheels on and then do the rears?
We can try that.
Okay, stand back.
Got it.
Well, there you go. I didn't want to bore you with more of the same, but if we pulled it up on the flatbed, got secured, got it moved to his new location there. He's going to do something with that thing. I don't know. It needs some love. But what we're talking about here is the solutions to some problems that you may have. Now, Newtry did send me this and asked me to do a review on it, and that was about 6 months ago. I've kind of been sitting on this thing, taking a look at it, trying to find the right solutions for it. We've used it for lifting some logs around the house. I've used, here we pulling it onto the flatbed. These things are actually, really fun to use. And, if you've got a small home shop or something like that, Bear always says, work smart, not hard. You don't want to hurt that back. It's hard to fix it. In fact, I don't know anybody who's ever had back surgery and come away from it going, you know what, I feel 100% like I used to. Anyway, for $309, this is something that's going to let you do a lot more in your shop, even a lot more around the house. If you're playing with old cars and stuff like that, this is a no-brainer, and especially when you combine it with something like this Oupes power supply. I've got a ton of these things at this point. I wish I could say this one is a standout or anything like this. It's an 1,800-watt power supply for $1,200, which is a good value for the money. I mean, that's a lot of juice, really. Essentially an 1,800-watt generator kind of power level. So you can power a lot of stuff with that. You get the three 110s, you get a whole bunch of USBs, you got some solar input there, and you got the DC 12 volt as well. And I don't think the form factor is my favorite. I like stuff that's a little bit more square for when I'm packing stuff. The rounded top of that makes it kind of obnoxious when it comes to that. But the fact of the matter is, it does a good job. It does exactly what it says it's supposed to. It's got the LiFePO 4 batteries, which are way more stable than lithium-ion batteries. They handle a lot more recharges. It's a great way to go with that. In fact, if you're going with a large power supply like this, you definitely want to do it. They do have the option for solar cells. I will say this, I'm not a fan of this style of solar cell. I like the one where it's a bifold, it's a 2-panel. They're a little bit more flexible. They're lighter weight. These cells, these actually may be higher quality cells. I got to do a lot more testing with them, but they're super heavy in comparison to the other types of cells. Large but compact. I don't know. Can you make that statement? Can it be large and compact at the same time? I don't know. Anyway, I will say this: it's done everything I've thrown at it. It's really useful. We've used it for a lot of outings and stuff like that. Going down to the river down in Vegas, or the Vegas area at least. Anyway, let's jump back here. So Newtry, real quick, let me just comment about this. So Newtry, they're the guys who make the hoist. They make a lot of other stuff. 3-in-1 hoist, automatic rebar tire. Anyway, a meat cutter machine, vegetable. I love these Chinese companies because they make some wacky stuff. Livestock syringe. You know I need something like that. A crane remote, hydraulic pump, centrifuge machine. How many times were you sitting around the house and went, you know what I need, Bear? I need a centrifuge machine. A dog a dog dryer, and a watch winder. Anyway, they make all sorts of weird and wacky stuff. But I do have to say, the Winch has done everything we've asked it to do. It's not a bad price on them. As you've seen my other videos, we have seen some that eat themselves. This one did not do that. Now, as far as Oupes, the power supply people, they make a lot of other stuff as well. This is their flagship model, I believe, the 1800 watt one. Oh no, they have a 2400 watt one now. I like that. Look at that. Nice big squarish kind of look to it. Again, I'm not a big fan of that big hooped handle design. It makes it easy to carry. I will say this. It's nice and easy to pick up and lug with you because these things are not light. So it does work in that regards, but most of the time it's sitting somewhere, so I like something that's more square. I don't know. What do you think? This is, I don't know, what kind of tests do you want to see me do with this thing? These hoists and such, I got a few of them. And the power supplies. What are some good tests for power supplies you'd like to see? Anyway, let me know in the comments down below. At this point, am I saying that these are the best ones you have to buy? No, but we're giving you a little road show here, little dog opponent, put them through the paces. And as you can see here, my buddy had called me and said, hey, I got to get this out of here. I got to get it out right now. It was a foreclosure auction at a one of those storage unit kind of things, so it had to get gone, and his come along was just taking forever and a day. So we grabbed this, drove down there, and saved the day with it. So what more can you say? Anyway, let me know what you think down in the comments down below. You all take care, God bless, and as always, shine on.